High school football is on the air. HavenFootball.net is pleased to present tonight's Strath Haven football game. Tonight's District 1 5A semifinal football game is between the number 3 seed Springfield Cougars and your number 2 seed Strath Haven Panthers.
And play fake back to pass his kitchen. Looking. Wants it all down this near sideline. Has Fisher out here. Who's got it? Tiptoes inside. Give is to Kaufman off the left side. He's driving the pile into the secondary. Kaufman explodes, and he'll finish in the end zone. No flags, and the Panthers retake the lead.
Tonight's game is sponsored by the Swarthmorean Weekly Newspaper, true local coverage of Swarthmore, Wallingford, and surrounding neighborhoods. Published since 1893. Steve Taub's Allstate Insurance and Media. Auto, Home, and Life. You're in good hands with Allstate. AMF Auto Clinic, taking care of your cars since 1961. Located in Brookhaven on Edgemont Avenue. Sandy McCulley at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services and Media. Give her a call when buying or selling your home. Ducklings Early Learning Center in Wallingford. Daycare for ages 6 weeks to 5 years. Scarpagnato Plumbing. Over 20 years experience for all your plumbing needs in Wallingford. Proud Haven supporters Mary and Larry Luter. Go Haven! Rose Tree Wellness Center. Complete chiropractic treatments featuring ART therapies in Media. We get to the root of the problem. Here are tonight's internet announcers, the voices of the Strath Haven Panthers, Brian Carroll, Pete Fulgenetti, Andrew Kaufman, and Mike Mayer.
Next week, the District 1 final in 5A here in southeastern Pennsylvania will feature a Central League co-champion. It will feature a team with just one loss on the season. It will feature a high-powered rushing attack. It will feature a terrific, aggressive defense. We just don't know quite yet. Well, maybe in the next couple hours we will. We just don't know quite yet whether it'll be the 11-1 co-champion Springfield Cougars or the 11-1 co-champion Strath Haven Panthers. These teams met back on September 1st. With Springfield leading most of the second half, Strath Haven pulls it out of the fire with 2 touchdowns in the final 5 minutes to squeak out a 19-15 victory. This game seems to have been on everybody's radar since then, and now here we are just minutes away from the rematch of the Central League co-champions, Strath Haven and the Cougars of Springfield, ready to get it going. The 2 seed versus the 3 seed in the District 1 semifinals. Good evening, everybody. Brian Carroll bringing you play-by-play on a gorgeous night for football here in Wallingford. Springfield on the road tonight. These 2 teams met up on Leamy Avenue 2 months ago, and boy, it feels like that was ages ago. But this has been a game that the Cougars it's been sticking in their craw for the last 10 weeks or so, feeling like they let one slip away. At the same time, Strath Haven, with 1 loss on the season, a similar fourth-quarter collapse against Marple Newtown, the only blemish on their record. Strath Haven says, yep, okay, let's do it again. Let's bring it on. We beat you once. We're going to try to do it for a second time and repeat what it looked like a year ago, where Strath Haven knocked off Springfield in both the regular season and in the playoffs. Head coach Chris Britton, head coach Kevin Clancy, no strangers to one another in terms of strategy or anything else. They've seen each other plenty, and we're thrilled to bring it to you live tonight on havenfootball.net. So, joined as always by Mike Mayer. And Mike, we were joking just before we went on the air that, we might blink and this game will be finished, for as much as these 2 teams want to run the football. Strath Haven, we know that running that wing tee will often throw it at most, maybe 5-6 times a game. Springfield has followed suit for most of the season as well. In a 20-7 victory last week against Marple Newtown, put it in the air only 5 times. They had a game earlier this season where they didn't complete a pass at all in a victory over Cardinal O'Hara. So again, these are 2 really strong, fundamentally tough offenses that are going to be happy with 3, 4, 5 yards at a time, and we'll see kind of who cracks first.
Yeah, well, Haven can be more explosive, although Springfield certainly's got the horses to do it. Last time they played, Springfield had good, consistent drives pretty much throughout the game, and then they went to a pass game late, and then I think that might have cost the game to them because they kept stopping the clock with incompletes and gave us a chance to get the ball back and score. But be that as it may, the bottom line is that this is going to be, I think, at the end of the day, we'll be discussing who fumbled, a possible interception, muffed snaps, muffed punts possibly. I mean, I think this is going to be two really good teams. They're going to play as error-free football as possible for them to do, and that includes very little in the way of penalties. I think you'll find these two teams will keep their temper. They won't have these crazy penalties for unnecessary roughness, and they're both of them are very solid teams. This should be a good football game, and I think it's anybody's guess. I will say that Haven is coming into this particular game as an underdog. Springfield is picked to be the favorite, not by much, but by a lot of people. And I understand they haven't lost a game since they lost to Springfield. Haven only lost the one game, and that was a weird kind of game against Marple Newtown. So this could go any way. So hang on to your seats, get your drinks, set them up by the TV, and don't walk away except during our commercials.
Well, and again, thank you in advance. Well, since you mentioned the commercials, thank you in advance to our sponsors who've kept this thing going for years now, whether we were audio only or now with video. Your support throughout the season has been fantastic. We've mentioned this in each of the last 2 weeks. The other just shout out to senior football players. Somebody's high school career ends tonight, whether they are in the silver and black or the blue and gold. It is going to be an abrupt, frustrating, sad ending for a number of teenagers tonight. So this is, again, just our thanks in advance for terrific football careers for our senior football players at Springfield or Strath Haven. Regardless of the result tonight, we are proud of your effort and thankful for your leadership as student athletes. And again, just went through some of that abrupt ending in my household last week, as these are two of the three Delaware County teams standing in 5A. There are no more 6A teams from Delaware County still alive in the playoffs at the moment, with Garnet Valley losing a heartbreaker last week. Bonner plays tomorrow afternoon. Chester takes on Ruston tomorrow in the other semifinal, so it'll be Ruston either hitting the road next week. If they win, they would come either here to Strath Haven or at Springfield. Or if Chester pulls it off, they would host next weekend, presumably next Saturday afternoon. But we'll wait to worry about that. We'll learn more about that tomorrow night. In the meantime, things are getting ready to rock and roll here. You can see, thanks to our cameraman Mike Clancy here tonight, Springfield making their way to the far sideline. And here come the Panthers in their black uniform, silver helmets, white numerals on the front and back. Silver and black here at George L. King Field, and coaching staff already on the sideline in front of us, led, of course, by head coach Kevin Clancy. He's been here since 1991, 355 career wins. Only 6 other coaches in the history of Pennsylvania high school football have won more games, but he wants one more tonight. Panthers, with a win tonight, would go to their 14th District 1 final, and generally speaking, when they get there, it goes well. 12-1 all time. They lost the first ever District 1 final at the 3A level back in 1992 to Hatboro Horsham, and have been undefeated since when they reached that final. But nothing will come easy tonight with head coach Chris Britton and his staff has a rambunctious defense and a physical offensive line ready to rock and roll for the Cougars.
Yeah, and we have some shout-outs. First of all, Jim Alsman with Marple Newtown Tiger Radio, one of our favorite co-broadcasters in high school football for the Central League, is listening with his preferred beverage of choice in his man cave studio basement. And, of course, we have Mary Luter, who's also at home watching tonight's game. She's a big-time supporter of Haven Football and of havenfootball.net, so we appreciate her efforts as well.
So whether you're listening from nearby or from afar, we're thrilled to have you for what should be a terrific football game here tonight. Strath Haven marching unit here as well. We'll have that at halftime. Not too many scores to report from around District 1 and District 12. Not too many games. Yeah, not too many teams left. We're in the Final Four here in District 1, 5A and 6A. And a number of those games in District 12 in the Philadelphia region are being played tomorrow. So really the only other action to talk about tonight, West Catholic is out at Camp Hill tonight. And then the battle for Central Bucks supremacy and the battle for Downingtown supremacy. Downingtown East and West go head-to-head. Central Bucks South and West go head-to-head in the 6A semis tonight. We'll try to keep you posted as we get score updates from there. In the meantime, the color guard making their way out onto the field for the Star-Spangled Banner coming in just a moment. Nick Pignataro leading the band, and we'll see more of that at halftime as well. Captains are headed towards midfield here momentarily for the Panthers. Number 6, Jake Kitchen, is your quarterback and punter. Sean Henry, tight end and linebacker, wearing number 44. Bill Brown, offensive and defensive line, wearing 77. Marco Kaufman, your leading tackler at linebacker and halfback, wearing number 20. For the Cougars, marching right towards us in the white uniforms tonight with blue numerals and gold trim. 78, Gus Bryan is your right tackle. The tight end, Ryan Johnson, wearing number 19. Ty Googler has missed the entire season due to a knee injury, another senior that they've missed terribly. But he's out there as a captain alongside number 32, Ethan Marshall, inside linebacker as well. But looking forward to a coin toss here and see how this shakes out. Panthers come in averaging 30 points per game, allow just 13, and Springfield, very similar numbers. Allowed just 10 points per game defensively and have piled up 37 points per game. That's third best in all of District 1, and put some big numbers on the scoreboard for especially the second half of the season. Strath Haven defers, wins the toss and defers, so Springfield will receive the opening kickoff and move left to right when we get started here in just a few minutes. So, with that in mind, why don't we take a short time out, hear from a word from our sponsors, be back for the tail end of the national anthem. Glad you're listening, either live or on the archive. District 1 5A semifinals coming up next on havenfootball.net.
Welcome to Allstate, where everyone saves when they bundle their home and auto insurance. Isn't that right, Frank?
I saved 25%. Booyah.
You protected your casa?
Sure did.
And the Frank tank?
You know it.
And now you're relaxing.
I'm working from home.
Sure you are. Save up to 25% when you bundle home and auto with Allstate.
Your local Allstate agent is Steve Taub in media. Give him a call at 610-566-3500.
This is Keith Jackson. You're listening to High School Football right here on Haven Football.
That's the Star-Spangled Banner. The Strath Haven Marching Unit belting it out as always. Got Andrew Kaufman working the stats tonight, and he'll join us at halftime for color commentary and chime in as the game goes on as well. Missing Pete Fulgenetti and Tony Jester tonight, so miss you guys. Hopefully back here next week if all goes well for the Silver and Black. And if not, then it's been a heck of a run with Pete, as always, here in the booth, helping with the spotting and commentary during halftime. And, of course, Tony Jester did a terrific job with the second camera this season on the sideline. So the Panthers getting ready to kick it away to a couple of dangerous return men. The Valerio brothers typically stand deep. Number 23, Luke Valerio, and number 11, his older brother, Vinny, will await at the 10-yard line. Each has kick and punt returns for touchdowns this season. So the Panthers Need to mind their P's and Q's in the kick game tonight. And here we go. Ian Gallagher has it teed, and we're underway. High end-over-end kick. This will be Luke Valerio at the 14-yard line. Up the near hash, looking for a lane, and he's wrapped up into the arms of Vince Hales. Henry with first contact. Vince Hales on cleanup at the 26-yard line, and we'll get the the Springfield offense on the first, out there first. Quarterback is senior Ryan Whitaker. Mike Turner, your senior tailback with 1,300-plus yards. Is your tailback. Fullback Nate Romano. Wingback is Tanner Cole. Split end will be Chris Dolan and Mike Friel at times. Up front you go Johnston at tight end, Benjamin, Aaron, Brown, Miller, and Gus Bryan, your front five. Two receivers to the near side. Cole in the slot, and they give to the fullback Nate Romano, and he is stood up immediately. Not much doing. Alexi Gustafson and Cole Miller wrap him up after a short gain of a yard. Panther defense tonight, you've got Jahai Curtis, Cole Miller, and Alexi Gustafson joining Vince Hales as your front four. We'll see a lot of Nick Faribault as well. Linebackers Sean Henry, Marco Kaufman, and Shane Green. Jack Schuster and A.J. Glavicek on the corners. We'll see Makai Clark as well. James Fisher, your strong safety, and Ben Milligan in center field as your free safety. 2nd down and 9 upcoming for the Cougars. After Romano went for just a yard. On 2nd and 9, this is Mike Turner straight ahead and right into the arms of Shane Green, but good push up front. Picks up 5-6 yards out to the 32. So nice work right there by Turner. And as I mentioned, Turner at the start of the season or over the middle of the summer, not expected to play running back, and probably would have been the slot back, wing back, but some injuries in the offensive backfield forced him into that tailback spot, and 1,335 yards and 16 touchdowns later, Springfield no worse for the wear. 3rd and about 3. Turner off the left side, looking for the edge. Marco Kaufman's got a hold of him. He's going to be a yard or two shy. We'll check the spot. Looks like 4th down at the 35-yard line. 4th and short here. Decision time for Springfield already. 4th and about a yard.
Yep.
And I think it's go time here for Springfield.
It's pretty gutsy, but yeah, I don't disagree with you.
Turner for a couple. Nose of the football on the far hash. Ryan Whitaker jogs in the play. Clock's 9:59 and counting here in the opening quarter. Friel split to the near side. Romano is your fullback. 2 tight ends. They give it to Turner. Looking for him off the left side. Makes the man miss. Henry's got him, but I think he's got enough for a first down. That first man couldn't get a hold of him. And Turner, making that first man miss, picks up the first down by about a half a yard. Well done right there by Turner.
Yep.
He had to beat one man to get it, and did.
That was a risky play. If they had turned that ball over, the Panthers inside the 40.
We'll come back to that thought of 3rd or 4th and short later on. But here, slot or wing to the near side is Cole. Now they shift him. Split to the near side here as they go student body left and toss it to Romano. Looking for room. Henry undercuts him, but boy, not a guy you're going to knock down on first contact very often. Romano, just a junior, barrels his way out to the 44-yard line. Brings up 2nd down and 3.
Yeah, that's too much, obviously.
Gain of 7 for Romano. 14 touchdowns on the season coming in. 834 yards to his, 812 yards coming in. Had 3 scores 2 weeks ago against Westchester Henderson in their opening round victory. 8:50 and counting to play here in the opening quarter. Cougars on the move. 2nd down and about 3. Turner with room off the left side, and it's not so fast, says Jahai Curtis. Curtis stops him for no gain. It'll be 3rd and 3. Nice work by Curtis, who was not in the lineup when these teams met in week 1. So a little bit of a different look here for the Cougars to deal with Curtis, who has really come on strong in the last month, especially from that defensive end spot. 3rd and 3 from the 44. Friel split to the near side. Matched up with A.J. Glavicek. On 3rd and 3, Turner one more time off that left side. Cuts it back, keeps his feet, excellent balance, and into Strath Haven territory at the 45-yard line. Give him 10, or 11 rather, and a Cougar first down.
Boy, that looked like it was closing down, but it sure didn't close down that fast.
Good cutback by Turner, who looked like he put his hand on the ground to keep his balance there. And again, terrific athlete, and he doubles as a safety. We'll talk about him on defense as well. But fresh set of downs now for Springfield at the Strath Haven 45. I formation once again. Give inside is the fullback Romano, and he runs into a wall of black jerseys. Not much doing this time. Maybe to the Panther 44, second down and 9. So, Romano wrapped up. Gustafson and Cole Miller shutting things down in the middle of that defensive line so far, or at least on that play. 7:20 and counting to play here in quarter number 1. Opening drive of the game started back at the Springfield 26. Tanner Cole, slot to the right. Dolan, split to the right. Give us to the tailback. This is Turner, who's going to lean his way to the 41, maybe the 40. Henry and Green meet up with Marco Kaufman for the stop. And gain of maybe just 2 turns into third down and 6. So Turner, I call it 3 maybe. Turner 6 carries here in the early going for 25 yards. And most certainly 4 down territory here for Springfield. Panthers, unless they can get a negative play here, look for Springfield to get at least half of it here. On the sweep to the left side, looking for room is Cole. Turns it upfield, spins his way forward. He's going to be well short of that first down. Panthers read that well, moving laterally to make the stop there is Shane Green and Marco Kaufman. And at the 39, maybe 38-yard line, we'll see where they put it down. You're looking at 4th and 3. So, 4th down conversion successful for Springfield once already. They'll need to do it again right here. Halfway through this first quarter already. We're scoreless. Springfield's opening drive now with a little bit of a hurdle here at 4th and 3. Panther defense trying to get a stop. It's Friel split to the near side. Wing left is Cole. Your tailback is Turner. They fire to the outside. It's complete for a first down and banged out of bounds just past the sticks. I think they'll put it down at the Panther 34-yard line. It's Tanner Cole, the wingback, grabs a 4-yard gain and enough to move the chains for a first down.
That's a good play against the Panthers because we tend to be soft on passing downs with the receivers, and that, obviously 3 or 4 yards is exactly where you want to throw it, and we'll play off the ball pretty well on those plays.
They put it right on the 35, so give him a gain of 3. That's all he needed, and not much else. Motion man is Cole on 1st and 10. They go off the left side. Cutting back is Turner. Keeps his footing. Dances his way down near first down yardage. We'll see where they put it down. I think he's got 10, and they'll move the sticks again. Good vision from Mike Turner. And the Cougars moving it well here. Play 13 of the drive upcoming here. The Panther offense sits here on the sideline. Cougars moving it well here and milking this first quarter clock. Tight end to the far side, Ryan Johnston. Split to the near side is Dolan, but Romano going nowhere this time. Panthers taking away that fullback dive and give him just a yard before James Fisher and others collapse. Second down and 9. But again, the way this is going, and again, longtime Interborough coach Steve Lennox involved with the offensive play calling here. This has got Interborough written all over it, this style of offense. And they just say, hey, we'll take 3, 4, 5 at a time. They'd love a bigger play here on second down and 9. From the Haven 24, it's Turner one more time off that left side. Picks his way back to the middle of the defense, but right into the arms of Cole Miller. Miller got off his block that time, and no gain for Turner, or maybe a yard. We'll see where they put it. Put it down at the 23. So just a yard there for Turner. 3rd and 8 upcoming. So Panthers have put Springfield in a couple of tough spots here, but they've still managed 14 plays so far. Here's play 15 from the Haven 23-yard line. Friel shifts in tight to the formation. They bunch everybody to the right here. and roll that way. Flood route, Whitaker fires on the run. It is deflected but caught anyway. Nice job there with good concentration. It's Cole who hauls it into the Panther 7-yard line. Looked like Henry had his hands on it. He may have gotten a piece of it, but Tanner Cole for a gain of 17. Great concentration there from the sophomore to haul it in. He has both receptions off the arm of Whitaker. 2 for 2 thrown it on this drive. 16 plays already here for the Panther defense, just on their heels this whole time. That one by far the biggest on 3rd and 8. 4 cracks at it now for the Springfield offense from the Panther 7. On 1st and goal, it's Turner off the right side. He's going next to nowhere. Good work that time by Gustafson and Kaufman. Maybe a yard for Turner. 2nd and goal upcoming. Mike, you mentioned it in the pregame. There were moments in the Week 2 game where Springfield marched it down into the Panther red zone and decided to get a little cute maybe. Yep. And threw it a little bit, did some things that were, a little different than just pounding it between the tackles, and it did not go their way. We'll see if maybe they try something a little different this time. Different formation for sure here. Single setback is Romano. They give on the jet sweep, looking for room is Cole. Cuts it back. He's inside the 5, down near the 1-yard line. He's just shy of the goal line. It'll set up 3rd and goal from the 1. Nice play there on the jet sweep. Gain of 5 for Cole, who's had 4 touches here on this drive, and all of them big. A big-time conversion on 3rd and 8. A big-time conversion on 4th and 3.
Big crowd here. Obviously, the visitor stands are almost filled up right now.
All right. 2nd and 3rd and goal here for Springfield. Whitaker under center. Gives to Romano, and he's going next to nowhere. Panthers stack him up. Ben Milligan in the box that time as well. And looks like Jahai Curtis in the mix as well. Milligan and Curtis stop him, and they'll try it again now from the 1. 4th and inches. Springfield still trying to get things going here. We're still scoreless. This drive started at the 26-yard line. The Cougars cannot be any closer to the goal line than they are right here. 1:22 and counting to go here in quarter number 1. Panthers looking for a goal line stand. Whitaker under center. It's Romano one more time. Pushes, 2nd, 3rd effort, and he's in. Cougars on the board. And actually, that was Ethan Marshall, the fullback, in there. I think that was Marshall. Was that 32? That might have been 32 who snuck into the game. We'll have to check the replay. That might have been Ethan Marshall. But either way, Panthers on their heels for most of this first quarter now. 1:14 to go. Springfield cashes in on a 76-yard scoring drive. Extra point on the way from Sean Williams. Plenty of leg, and he hooks it. No good, wide left, so the Panthers have something to feel good about there. Long drive for the Cougars. They lead at 6-0. See if the Panthers can answer when we come back on havenfootball.net.
Your car is probably your second biggest investment, and AMF Auto Clinic in Brookhaven wants to keep that investment in tip-top shape. AMF Auto Clinic has been maintaining automobiles since 1961, and they take pride in their work and in keeping your car in perfect running order. From inspections to general maintenance and repair, you can trust your auto investment to AMF Auto Clinic in Brookhaven. Call for an appointment today at 610-872-2167.
Hi, everyone. This is Greg Murphy from the Phillies broadcast team, where high school football never sounded so good, right here at havenfootball.net.
Welcome back to George L. King Field. Strath Haven trailing 6-0. 1:14 to go here in the opening quarter. The offense hasn't touched the ball yet. A 76-yard scoring drive for Springfield. Ethan Marshall, we think, is the one who pounded it in. And here we go. Panthers trying to get an answer here. And it'll be Sean Williams teed at the near hash. High end over end kick. It's going to come down, and nobody's going to field it. Miscommunication here. Kaufman and Fisher. Kaufman juggles it inside the 5, and that could not have gone much worse. Panthers at the 9-yard line. Fisher and Kaufman let it fall right between them, and the Panthers now with a long field in front of them Clock ticks with 1:10 to go here in the opening quarter. All right, stop now with 1:10 to go in the opening quarter. All right, Mike, time for the offense to get going here. We'll get to the starters here in just a moment after this play.
Okay.
But in the meantime, Cougars pin the Panthers deep here. And ready to go with the wing T offense. 2 tight ends. It's Jake Kitchen. Turn and give to the near side. This is Marco Kaufman running hard across the 10-yard line and out near the 14. So we'll introduce you to the Panthers starters on offense finally now as we're inside a minute to play here in quarter number 1. Jake Kitchen's your quarterback, Shane Green your fullback, James Fisher and Marco Kaufman are your halfbacks. The split end, A.J. Glavicek. Tight end is Cole Miller. You'll see Alexi Gustafson and Sean Henry at tight end as well. Carter Law is your center, Gavin Pilson, Jackson Jeremiah your guards. Will Luthold and Bill Brown are the tackles. Second down and about 6 after Kaufman went for 4. From the 13, give inside. It's Kaufman one more time, and maybe a couple out to the 15-yard line, and Springfield's defense rallies to the ball very well that time. All right, Cougar starters up front. You've got Mike Miller, Aaron Lucas, Dean Brown, and Ryan Johnson. We'll see Jalen Price-Tate in there at defensive tackle as well. Tanner Cole, Ethan Marshall, and Nate Romano are your linebackers. Vinny Valerio and Brian Delaney are your corners. Chris Dolan and Mike Turner are the safeties. Panthers now 3rd and about 5 from the 14-yard line as Kaufman stopped after a gain of just 1 on his second carry. And just like that, the Panthers, after 1 quarter of play, have snapped it twice. What a quarter for Springfield. They go 76 yards, put 6 points on the board, and we're going to start the second quarter already when we come back on havenfootball.net.
Your car is probably your second biggest investment, and AMF Auto Clinic in Brookhaven wants to keep that investment in tip-top shape. AMF Auto Clinic has been maintaining automobiles since 1961, and they take pride in their work and in keeping your car in perfect running order. From inspections to general maintenance and repair, you can trust your auto investment to AMF Auto Clinic in Brookhaven. Call for an appointment today at 610-872-2167.
Hi, everyone. This is Greg Murphy from the Phillies broadcast team, where high school football never sounded so good, right here at havenfootball.net.
Welcome back to George L. King Field. Brian Carroll bringing you play-by-play. Mike Mayer and Andrew Kaufman here in the booth with us. And upstairs, Mike Clancy on the camera. We miss you, Pete Fulgenetti and Tony Jester. Hopefully see you back next week. But, of course, the Panthers have to turn things around. They are on the wrong end of a 6-0 score as we are ready to begin quarter number 2. Worse yet for the Panthers, they're looking at 3rd and 5 from their own 14-yard line. Kitchen under center. Tailback is James Fisher in the I formation this time. Looking for room off the right side. They stretch him out and pursue nicely to the Cougar defenders. Fisher picks up the 17, but now you're looking at 4th down and 2 or so.
They're going to risk this.
And it looks like the punt team's coming on.
Yep.
So, good work here from the Springfield offense to ruin the whole first quarter clock if you're a Panther fan. And then the defense forces a 3 and out as James Fisher out of the I formation that time goes for just a couple. Jake Kitchen will kick it away. The Valerio brothers await near midfield. Kitchen lets it go. A wobbler. Headed towards Vinny Valerio, who makes the grab at the 45-yard line. He'll lean forward to about the 41. Met there by Jackson Jeremiah and Jack Schuster. But fantastic field position here for the Cougars. And, they marched it right down the field from their own 24 to start the game. And now you start on the Panther side of midfield with 11-12 to go here in quarter number 2. Andrew, you mentioned we might have some score updates.
Yeah, a couple of score updates from the 6A semifinal. Central Bucks South 7, Central Bucks West nothing. Downingtown West up on Downingtown East 3-0.
Okay. Some of the very few points that Downingtown East has given up all year. They're allowing only 3 points per game through 11 games. It's pretty incredible. Split to the far side of the field this time is Mike Friel. And on first down, the give is to Mike Turner. Turner dances his way to the 40-yard line, is wrapped up quickly by Marco Kaufman. Maybe a yard for Turner. And Springfield will try again on 2nd down and 9. Turner, 10 carries for 37 yards so far. And again, no eye-popping stats or plays necessarily on the stat sheet for Springfield in that opening drive, with the exception of the 17-yard pass play on 3rd and 8 to Tanner Cole. But Cole caught a short 3-yard pass to convert a 4th and 3. And again, just efficient football from the Cougars on their first drive. Panthers slow them down this time, and then did the ball come out? Let's see, there's a scramble for it. Panthers think they have it. Now let's see. Let's see who has the football. The officials are going to talk it over and say, nope, he was down first. It'll be 3rd down and 8. Turner picks up just a yard. Panthers nearly forced a turnover, and boy, wouldn't that have been nice for the silver and black if you're picking up some field position out near the 40. So,
well, it also would be a stop, so that's critical.
Yeah. All right, well, Panthers trying to do just that now. 3rd and 8 here for Springfield. Dolan to the far side. I formation behind Whitaker, who's back to pass on the rollout. In his face is Vince Hales and forces the incompletion. Great job by Hales getting the hands up, and Whitaker off target with that one. And looks like Springfield will punt and try to pin the Panthers deep in their own territory on 4th down and 8. So each team's defense now stiffening and forcing a 3 and out. See if the Panthers can turn something around here in the punt game.
That should be interesting. I mean, I would have thought they would have gone for it only because they're not. Okay.
Right.
Only because they'd be willing to turn the ball over there. But
Ben Milligan awaits at the 10-yard line. James Fisher floats around the 15 as well. Johnston to punt it away. Gets it away. Angles a wobbler towards Milligan, who's going to make the catch at the 5-yard line. Turns upfield, runs away from one man, and then shoved out of bounds at about the 14-yard line. So nice work by Milligan, picking up about 8 on the return. And the Panthers, believe it or not, with far better field position, starting their second drive at the 14. So, again, messy first quarter for the Panthers. Again, nothing horrendous, but when your offense only gets to snap the ball twice in the first quarter and then fails on a 3rd down conversion, this is where you sit. But after all that, the Panthers now with a chance to tie things up if they can put together a scoring drive here from their 14. Sean Henry split to the far side. Motion man is Kaufman. Quick hitter to Shane Green. The junior fullback pushes across the 15 to maybe the 16 or 17. Give him about 3. Brings up 2nd down and about 7. So Green, his first carry of the day. Ryan Johnston and Nate Romano on the stop for the Cougars. Clock, what do we have here? All right, I think they're going to you're going to figure out the clock. All right, so a little issue with the clock. They will get that reset. And 9:27 to go. All right, so they'll try to sort that out. Springfield, again, we mentioned their defense has been terrific for most of the season.
Yep.
Only the Panthers and Ridley scored more than twice in a game. They've not really given up, more than 2 scores in any of their other 9 games. So while the clock is reset, they'll get it going again, and all right, there we go. All right, here we go. Panthers will try again now, 2nd down and about 7. From the 17-yard line, motion man is Kaufman. Quick hitter to Shane Green, lowers the shoulder, plows his way across the 20. 25, Panthers first down out to the 26-yard line. Shane Green rips off a 10-yard carry, and the Panthers' first down of the evening.
Boy, the similarity of these two teams, watching them play from the way the defense plays, the offense plays, it's going to be a quick game.
It is at this point. This is something we said, we joked about, that this could blink and you'll miss it. But clock will run most of the evening the way these teams love to run it. Toss play to the near side, looking for rooms at James Fisher. He's lowering the shoulder across the 26, 27, maybe 28-yard line there for gain of just 2. And again, nice work there by the corner, holding his ground, Brian Delaney. Delaney's been terrific in pass coverage as well, with By my count, 4 interceptions on the season coming in. But these corners, as any Strath Haven opponent would attest to, these corners have to tackle on a night like this, and Delaney did a great job there. Kaufman goes in motion on 2nd down and 8. Give is to Shane Green, looking for running room off the left side. Keeps his footing. Stiff arm, 50, 45, 40. It's a foot race now. Needs a block from Fisher and gets it. Cutting it back. Shane Green cuts inside the 10, inside the 5, and down to the 2. Oh, Shane Green explodes off the left side. It'll be 1st and goal to go for the Panthers from the 3. Beautifully blocked, Mike. And then look at the hustle on James Fisher shoving inside. But again, nice work by Delaney to make him turn around a couple times. Mike Turner saves the touchdown. But what a run there by Shane Green. A 69-yard burst. The Panthers ready to rock and roll now from the 3-yard line. 2 tight ends. Miller to the near side, Sean Henry to the far side. Motion man is James Fisher. It's Green. Up the middle he goes. Can he finish it? I don't know. Panthers think he's in, but nope. The officials do not agree. Green and the Panthers will need at least one more crack at it. Give him 2 on that. It'll be 2nd and goal from inside the 1. Wow.
That was Green, the breakaway we were looking for.
Had great job at the line of scrimmage to keep his footing and keeping that balance going. 4 carries for 83 yards now for Green. He's your fullback in the wing tee one more time. 2nd and goal from the 1. It's Kaufman off the left side. He barrels his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Marco Kaufman off the left side into the end zone for the 9th touchdown, his 9th touchdown of the season. Extra point pending. The Panthers with a chance to take the lead with 6:51 to play here in the 2nd quarter. Jake Kitchen to hold. Jackson Miller to snap it. Snap is perfect. Ball is spotted. Kick is away, and down the middle it goes. Panthers 7, Cougars 6. And just like that, we've got ourselves a ball game. Back in just a moment. 6:51 to play before halftime. Glad you're listening live or on the archive to havenfootball.net.
Looking for pre-K child care with an emphasis on learning? Ducklings Early Learning Center is available for children 6 weeks to 5 years old, within 1 block of Nether Providence Elementary School, on Moore Road in Wallingford. At Ducklings, our college-educated teachers create a safe, nurturing educational environment in our beautiful facility. Call Ducklings today for an appointment at 610-936-9400.
This is Merrill Reese, voice of the Philadelphia Eagles, where high school football never sounded so good, right here at havenfootball.net.
Welcome back to George L. Kingfield. Strath Haven 7, Springfield 6. And boy, Panthers did not have much go their way through the first quarter, but big defensive stop forced the 3 and out and a punt, and then an 84-yard scoring drive capped by Marco Kaufman's 1-yard run. And the Panthers' extra point gives them this 1-point advantage. High end-over-end kick's going to come down. A short kick fielded at the 17-yard line. This is Vinny Valerio looking for him off that right side. Turns the corner towards this visitor's sideline. And out of bounds he goes at about the 36-yard line. All right. So, good field position here for Springfield to start drive number 3 with 6:45 remaining on the 2nd quarter clock. All right, here we go. Cougars break the huddle with receivers split this time. Back to pass, Whitaker fires to the outside, is complete over on that far side. Looks like the split end, is that Dolan or Friel? That's Friel into the game. Grabs about 7 out to the 43, I believe. See where they spot this on that far hash. So gain of 7 as Whitaker, 3 for 4 throwing it now. As Mike Friel, the senior, hauls in the first down catch, his first of the night. 2nd down and 3. Again, receivers split. Dolan to the near side, Friel to the far side, I formation. It's Whitaker turning and giving to Turner with a little bit of room, and he stood up quickly that time. Panthers Forward progress, I think, will put them about a yard shy of the first down, but nice work there by the linebackers, Green, Kaufman, and Sean Henry.
Quick score update from one of the other 6A semifinals. Central Bucks South, Central Bucks West is now 14-7 in favor of South at the end of the first quarter.
All right, Bill Brown checks into the game at nose tackle here. 3rd down and a yard. Panthers with a big package on defense here. Single safety, 2 linebackers. On 3rd and 1, they give it on the stretch play to this near side. It's Turner for maybe 2. Ball came out, but I think he was down first.
Yep.
First down yardage either way. Nice work by Turner to pick up 3 and move the sticks. So nice job here by the Panther defense so far, but still that 7-yard gain on first down gave Springfield some life there. 13 carries, 42 yards here for Mike Turner. And fresh set of downs now for Springfield. Dolan to the near side, Friel to the far side again. On first 10, Whitaker again is going to fire to the out high and got it over the hands of Curtis. Another catch on that far sideline, and instead of 7 last time, give him 9 this time. That was Tanner Cole's 3rd catch of the game already. And A.J. Glavicek with the cushion over there, and Springfield takes full advantage. Brings up 2nd down and 1. Whitaker in good rhythm here. Done well to get it over the outstretched arms of both Vince Hales and Jai Curtis. No easy task. Those defensive ends crashing in. But 2nd down and 1 is where the Cougars want to be. And if somebody flinched beforehand, this might be false start here against Springfield. So 2nd and 1 will back them up near midfield now and turn it into a 2nd and 6. Not what the Cougar coaching staff was looking for there. So the Panthers catch a break there with Springfield's first penalty of the game, pushing the football back to the Haven 49. Clock at 5:13 to go here in quarter number 2. Whitaker under center. Turns, gives to Turner, and they had a shot at him in the backfield. Instead, he bounces it outside, and boy, Panthers shaking their heads on that one. Could have been a loss of 2 or 3. Instead, it'll be 3rd and about 3 to go after Turner squirts his way to the 46. Gain of 3 for Turner, and that, again, on paper, say, 3-yard gain, but boy, that,
makes a big difference.
Huge
on a 3rd
difference.
down. Yep.
Huge difference. You're looking at 3rd and maybe almost 10 if he doesn't break that first tackle. Instead, 3rd and 3 and possibly 4 down territory here for the Cougars from the Panther 46. They go on the option look. Whitaker keeps it himself, turns upfield. He'll be bumped shy of the first down, I believe. I think he'll be a yard short, but we'll see. They'll spot it coming off that far sideline.
Ooh, you're out of bounds sooner than I thought.
Yeah, at the Panther 44, I think you're looking at 4th and 1 here. So Whitaker on the keeper.
So there's a flag on the play.
Oh, another flag. Okay,
Yeah.
Well, let's see.
That's why you went backwards.
Okay, and
Flag
Cougars,
came in late on the near sideline.
All right, Cougars marching backwards. If this is a holding penalty or perhaps a face mask, we'll see. Nick Faribault checks in for Gustafson. Personal foul. Helmet-to-helmet contact against the Cougars.
Wow.
You don't see that often on offense, so I don't know what. That play running to the far sideline, we're not even going to pretend to know what happened there, but a 15-yard penalty now. We'll turn this to 3rd and 15, all the way back in Springfield territory at their own 42. So 2 costly penalties here for the Cougars.
Well, they got out of the first one, but this one's going to be tough.
All right.
Hope we got a pass defense play.
3rd and 15 here. Dolan breaks the huddle, split end to the far side. I formation dotted by Turner, Romano in front of him. Slot to the far side as well is Tanner Cole. Now they shift Turner forward, and you're going to get a whistle and I believe, timeout Springfield. All right, 4:05 to go here before halftime. Panthers clinging to a 7-6 lead, 3rd and 15 when we come back. You're listening to High School Football on havenfootball.net.
Looking for pre-K child care with an emphasis on learning? Ducklings Early Learning Center is available for children 6 weeks to 5 years old, within 1 block of Nether Providence Elementary School, on Moore Road in Wallingford. At Ducklings, our college-educated teachers create a safe, nurturing educational environment in our beautiful facility. Call Ducklings today for an appointment at 610-936-9400.
This is Merrill Reese, voice of the Philadelphia Eagles, where high school football never sounded so good, right here at havenfootball.net.
Welcome back to Wallingford. Strath Haven 7, Springfield 6. 3rd and 15 for the Cougars from their own 42 as they break the huddle here with 4:05 to go in the second quarter. Receiver split end to the far side. Play fake to Turner. Back to pass. Whitaker wants it all. Deep down the sideline. Glavachik is out there. Excellent coverage. Pass overthrown. 4th and 15 upcoming. And the Cougars look like they'll punt it away. Andrew, you mentioned a score update?
Yeah, after 1 quarter of play, Downingtown East now on top of Downingtown West, 7-3.
Okay, East over West at the moment. Here, 2 horribly costly penalties here for Springfield. 2nd and 1 turned into 2nd down and 6 after a false start. And then what would have been 4th and inches instead turned into 3rd and 15 after a 15-yard helmet-to-helmet penalty. And now Ryan Johnston away to kick it away for a second time. Line drive juggled by Milligan, and he does well to recover at the 30-yard line with Springfield jerseys bearing down hard. That was Johnston, the punter, along with number 28, Oliver Gruska, crashing in to potentially recover the fumble. Milligan looks a little worse for the wear there. Hopefully nothing too serious here, but I'll keep an eye on this. That's your starting free safety, who took a hit there after juggling the punt. All right, Panthers with the football at their own 30-yard line, leading 7-6. And remember, we'll get receive the second half kickoff. Motion man is Fisher, quick hitter to Shane Green, right up the middle. He bangs his way forward across the 36, 37, put him down at the 38 to bring up 2nd down and 2. That motion by Fisher seems to get people's attention, and Green finding some room off that left side all of a sudden.
Well, we're getting some blocks in there, too. It's really looking sharp on the offensive line. But you're right, the motion tends to make the linebacker shift a little bit, and they go off in the wrong direction initially, and that gives them the opening.
Pilson and Brown leading the way off that left side that last time. 2nd down and 2. Give is a Fisher off the right side. Hilly's got running room. Look out! Foot race now. James Fisher in 5th gear across the 30, 20. He will go 62 yards to pay dirt. The Magic Man strikes again for touchdown number 18 on the season. Panthers lead it by 7. Extra point pending. Well, we mentioned the blocking off the left side a minute ago, and Fisher barely touched that time. Milligan on for extra point try number 2. 3:09 to go here before halftime. Kitchen to put it down. Gets it down. Kick is plenty of leg, and Milligan with some adrenaline that time pounds it through. Strath Haven 14, Springfield 6. We'll be back in just a moment for more district semifinal action on havenfootball.net.
Looking to start an exciting career in the healthcare field? Then Keystone Quality Transport is looking for you. Keystone Quality Transport, the region's premier non-emergency medical transportation company, offers a full scholarship into a comprehensive emergency medical technician certification program. Would you like to obtain a National Registry Emergency Medical Technician certification and earn $20 per hour to start? Send an email to hr@kqthealth.com. Start your rewarding healthcare career today.
This is Keith Jackson reminding you you're listening to high school football right here on havenfootball.net.
3:09 to go here in the second quarter. Strath Haven on the wrong end of a 6-0 score after quarter number 1 that was dominated by Springfield. And quarter number 2 has belonged to the silver and black. A 2-play drive. A big play from James Fisher on 2nd down and 2 goes 62 yards to the house. And the Panthers suddenly lead it 14-6 after really a mess of a first quarter. Springfield now trying to regroup, had a couple of costly penalties that really did them in on that last drive, and Springfield trying to limit some mistakes here in the District 1 semifinal. Gallagher has it teed. High end over and kick, short kick. It'll be fielded at the 15-yard line. This is Vinny Valerio again. Turns upfield, and Vince Hales got a hold of him momentarily and then got some help to wrestle Valerio to the ground at about the 31-yard line. So 3:04 to go here before halftime. Springfield with 2 timeouts in their pocket. And as we mentioned already, Strath Haven will receive the second half kickoff. So Springfield trying to right the ship here and tilt some momentum back in their favor. Mike Friel, the senior split end to the far side of the field, top of your screens. Slot to that far side is Tanner Cole. Whitaker back to pass. 3-step drop. Looks, has nobody out there. Fires, and it's going to be intercepted. Going the other way. This is A.J. Glavicek's first pick of the year. Trying to turn the corner up the near side. And A.J. climbs the ladder and grabs the first turnover of the night. Big time play from the senior, and the Panthers now with a chance to throw a dagger with 2:51 to go in the second quarter. Well, Panthers had been giving up that short hitch, and I don't know what Whitaker saw, but he forced him to double clutch, and right there was Glavicek to grab it.
I thought he had a defender in the middle of his face. That's why he clutched it, but I don't know.
Either way, Glavicek with a big play, and the Panthers with the football now at the Springfield 33. Springfield shifts to the left and there to meet Marco Kaufman. Good job there defensively. You saw everybody shift. Kaufman had nowhere to go with big 79 Jalen Price Tate there to eat him up. No gain on the play. Second down and 10.
Yeah, there was a slight opening, and then it seemed to be there were several blockers that were really kind of holding up the hole, and then when he tried to shift out of it, somebody from Springfield was right there for him.
All right. Tight end to the far side, Gustafson. Cole Miller to the near side. On second down and 10. Panthers will try it again. It's Shane Green looking for him off the right side. He's pushing his way, pulling his way across the 25, near first down yardage. We'll check the spot, but I think they're moving the chains. Gain of 11. Nate Romano saved the touchdown, and Shane Green is having himself a whale of a first half. 6 carries for 102 yards for the junior already. Clock ticks. 1:58, 1:57 to go before halftime. Kitchen under center with 2 tight ends again. It's Green one more time off the left side. He'll lean his way inside the 20 to about the 19 for a gain of 3 more. Panthers would love points on the board here.
Oh, boy,
knowing you're getting the ball to start this third quarter. No huddle this time. Give is to James Fisher. Cuts it back, follows Pilson for a couple. And nice work there by the safety Turner. I'm sorry, is that Turner? Or no, 6. 6 is Donnelly. Delaney rather, on the stop. So good work there by the Springfield defense.
Even took a timeout.
And Strath Haven timeout here. We'll keep it right here.
Okay.
With 1:29 to go. Panthers still with 2 timeouts. And with the football on the 17-yard line, you're looking at third and about 5 or so. So, Panthers, you're in field goal range in theory, but boy, wouldn't you like another 6 here instead.
Well, I think the timeout is to everybody catch their breath. Let's discuss this, and let's see what we're going to do. I think very much Springfield is on their heels, but they also know that getting down by 2 touchdowns with Haven and Haven getting the ball first is not a formula for their success. So they're going to do everything they can to keep this from happening.
All right, here we go. Clock reads 1:29 here in quarter number 2. Third down and 5 for Strath Haven at the Cougars 17-yard line. See what they drew up coming out of that first time out. Again with 2 tight ends, Gustafson to the left. Motion man is Kaufman. They give on the counter. Right up the middle goes Fisher for a few. Forward progress will get him down inside the 15. I think you're looking at 4th and 1. So give him 4.
Looks like 4th and
Fisher,
2,
4th and maybe a yard or 2. We'll see, yeah. Timeout Strath Haven with 1:14 to go. There's trying to stop the clock here. I think I have to reset that clock. All right, so they're going to have to reset the clock here momentarily. I think it's going to say about 1:14 to go. But either way, Strath Haven's used their second timeout, and now you're looking at 4th and 2 for the Panthers. If they go for it and make it, then you still have a minute and change and 1 timeout in your pocket. If you kick a field goal, you'd be looking at a 31-yarder. Milligan 1 for 2 on the season, kicking field goals,
right,
as long of 25. But
he's got a solid foot.
He has the leg. The distance would not be the issue. But I think Coach Clancy says, boy, we have a chance to really put some distance here between them and Springfield. So 4th and 2. Nose of the football at the 14-yard line, and the Panthers will go for it. 2 tight end set once again. Cole Miller to the right. Alexi Gustafson to the left. Cougar defense needs to come up big right here. Green is your fullback. Kitchen gives to Green, looking for room, bounces off one man, second man. I don't think he has it. The Cougar defense did just that, getting the stop inside. Dean Brown making the play. Big 56 stops the Panthers after a gain of just a yard. The Panthers come up a yard short, and what a stop there for Springfield as the Panthers had a chance to make this a 2-score game.
Now, I would have thought they would have tried the crisscross on that. I know it's a deeper play, but not making it by 3 yards is just as good as not making it by 1.
Well, missed opportunity here for Strath Haven. Now still 1:03 to go. Let's see what Springfield tries here with 2 timeouts available to them. Whitaker under center. They go with a counter inside to Cole, and if Panthers not fooled, Gustafson drops Cole there at the 15-yard line. Gain of just a yard or 2 maybe. Brings up second down and call it 8. So Cole gets the clock moving for the Cougars, who I think are going to breathe a sigh of relief, saying, hey, this is a 1-score game and could have been 17-6 or could have been 21-6 had the Panthers done it a little differently a moment ago. Nobody in any hurry to stop the clock. 32 seconds to go before halftime. Motion man, they go with the jet sweep. This is Turner looking for running room, and he is belted. Maybe a yard for Mike Turner, who's been a busy young man in this first half. Turner had over 30 carries a week ago. He's more than halfway there already as we are approaching halftime. 11 seconds, 10 seconds. Nobody seems interested in another snap. And I think, much as we did in week 1, we'll go to halftime with a 1-score game. Back in week 2, really. Strath Haven led 7-0 at half. Tonight, it's 14-6, but both teams absolutely in this one. We're in for a whale of a finish when we come back for quarter number 3. So, at halftime, we'll hear from the Strath Haven marching unit. Nick Pignataro is here, and we'll hand him a headset momentarily. But thanks again for joining us. Be back in just a moment. You're listening live to high school football on havenfootball.net.
Have nagging soft tissue injury, chronic joint pain? Give Rose Tree Wellness Center a call and see Dr. Tom O'Brien for a complete diagnosis and treatment. Dr. O'Brien specializes in active release techniques, ART. ART can deal with many issues, including chronic shoulder, knee, and ankle pain. Rose Tree Wellness Center also offers a complete series of massage therapy as well as general chiropractic care. Don't spend another day in pain. Call 610-789-5555 and make an appointment today.
This is Merrill Reese, voice of the Philadelphia Eagles, where high school football never sounded so good, right here at havenfootball.net.
Welcome back to George L. King Field, where the score is 14-6, and we are ready for halftime. Mr. Conductor.
Good evening. Onto the field comes the playoff edition of the 2023-2024 Strath Haven High School Panther Marching Band. Tonight's show is the Panther Band Scramble. We've got the best of the 2023 season. The student leadership team is led by student directors Brianne Caldwell, CJ Chen, Christina Machado, Aiden Golden, Wyatt Staley Bischoff. The drum majors are Henry Reacher, Audrey Stevens, and Sarah Ventriglia. It was 1977, and the album was Rumors. Fleetwood Mac smashed into the charts. Yesterday's gone, but tonight don't stop. Popular on football fields worldwide, including the Super Bowl halftime show, Bruno Mars combined intriguing lyrics with feisty rhythms for this 2010 pop hit. Well, looky here, what do we have? This is Runaway Baby, featuring the students of the band front, the dance team, the Silks, and the Dance Line. I can't stop this feeling deep inside of me that the Panther Band is about to open up with a hit tune. It's returned to fame in the film The Guardians of the Galaxy. This is Hooked on a Feeling by Blue Swede. The band front is back as we feature Silk's dance line and dance team with this rock anthem. We need a hero, and we're holding out for a hero till the end of the night. It's gotta be strong, and it's gotta be fast, and it's gotta be the Panther Band with this Bonnie Tyler hit. The 90s and 2000s are back here in 2023, and we're all in our rock band glory. Say it ain't so. This is Blink 182 with Girl at the Rock Show and All the Small Things. the pride of Haven, the Strath Haven High School Panther Marching Band. The band is under the direction of Assistant Band Director Mrs. Haley Lombard, Pit Director Mr. Richard Michael, and Drumline Instructor Gustin Bruder. Valerie Schliga directs the band front and dance line with Silks Instructor Aria Boris and dance team instructors Gigi Ianello and Rosie Ianello. For the Panther Band, I'm Nick Pignataro. Have a great evening, and let's go Panthers!
Or buying a home is serious business, and for serious business the key to your success is to work with an experienced agent. Sandy McCulley has over 20 years of real estate experience and is a seller representative specialist as well as a certified residential specialist. Sandy specializes in Delaware County real estate. Sandy conveniently works out of the Media Berkshire Hathaway Home Marketing Center in Media. Let Sandy's experience be your advantage in today's multifaceted real estate market. Give Sandy a call at 610-368-6641.
This is Merrill Reese, voice of the Philadelphia Eagles, and you're listening to high school football right here on havenfootball.net.
Welcome back to halftime here at George L. King Field in Wallingford. Strath Haven leading Springfield 14-6 at the break. Strath Haven will receive the third quarter kickoff, and boy, it's been an interesting first half. Both teams have to be kicking themselves with, going to the halftime locker room saying, boy, we missed opportunities here. Springfield with a 2nd down and 1 at the Strath Haven, near the Strath Haven 40, and penalties on consecutive plays turned it into 3rd and 15, and had to punt it away. And James Fisher's 68. I have it written down here. Get to my stat sheet. Fisher with a 62-yard touchdown, 62-yard, easy for me to see, 62-yard touchdown run to make the difference here for the Panthers with this 8-point halftime lead. These two teams, again, very familiar. They play each other every year in the Central League. They played each other in the playoffs a year ago in a slugfest of a quarterfinal round where Strath Haven eventually pulled away with a 36-19 victory. But frankly, that game took a lot out of them physically, and came back the following week and played maybe their sloppiest game of the year and fell in overtime to Westchester Ruston in the semifinals, denying the Panthers a chance to defend their 2021 District 1 title. But Panthers hoping to avoid that fate here tonight with an 8-point lead and receiving the third quarter kickoff. If you're Coach Kevin Clancy, Mike, you're looking to put together a long scoring drive here and add to this. You can see 184 yards rushing without a pass attempt in that first half.
Yeah, well, they would love to return the favor. Springfield took the ball in the first quarter and spent the entire 12 minutes and scored. If Haven can do the same thing, that would be almost sew this up, because that would give them a 2-touchdown lead with 1 quarter left in the game. So that would be remarkable. That is not the way the Panthers usually roll. They have had 15 and 16 play drives. There's no doubt about it. But, we've seen tonight. They tend to,
Can we just take a look at the time of possession tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah. But they tend to have, they'll pound it out and then suddenly they'll break open something.
Right.
And that's their style. And, of course, as Andrew just pointed out, time possession is ridiculous.
Yes.
More than twice as much for Springfield. Well, as I said, they had the ball the entire first quarter, with the exception I think of a few seconds.
A minute to go. So they scored in that first quarter with 1:14 to go. Ethan Marshall's 1-yard touchdown plunge on just a phenomenal drive from Springfield, converting on 4th and 3 with a pass to Tanner Cole, converted on another 4th down later on, and then a 3rd and 8 where they looked like they were in trouble in the red zone, and Cole with a 17-yard catch to put him first and goal at the 7, and Marshall scores a couple plays later. But again, Strath Haven then goes 3 and out. They ran 2 plays in the whole first quarter, set up 3rd and long, didn't convert on the first play of the second quarter, punted it away, and again, Springfield looked to be in great shape, had the ball near the 40-yard line, but the Panther defense forced a 3 and out, got the football back at their 14-yard line, and Shane Green's 69-yard run to put him inside the 5-yard line seemed to turn the tables from there. And from there, the Panthers really dominated that second quarter, if not in time of possession, certainly in yardage. And A.J. Glavicek's interception set them up near the 35-yard line, and still missed opportunity there for the Panthers to add to their lead. So, again, both teams feeling like, boy, we should have more points on the board, save for a couple of mistakes here and there. These teams last met in the semifinal round back in 2010, and that was a barn burner as well. The Panthers went on an incredible scoring drive late in that game to pull out a 28-21 victory back when Dan Ellis was the head coach. Chris Britton was on the staff. But Dan Ellis was head coach. They had a running back named Matt Craig who went for over 200 yards that night. But I remember Alex Heisey pounding one in, capping a drive to give the Panthers the lead in a final of 28-21. And oddly enough, on that 2010 team, the older brother of one of tonight's stars, Chaz Fisher, was the split end on that team. That's James's older brother. So each of the Fisher brothers looking to maybe go home with a district title. And the Panthers, 24 minutes of football action still to take care of tonight. And then, of course, would have a big game next weekend. Springfield trying to turn the tide here. They will be kicking it away. Panthers moving right to left here, receiving this third quarter kickoff. All right, Sean Williams approaches. High end over and kick. This will come down to Marco Kaufman, who has to backpedal to grab it on the 5-yard line. Up the hash momentarily, and then he is met. There are 4 or 5 white jerseys there, not a blocker in sight. And the Panthers start at their 14-yard line again. Panthers have had pretty horrendous field position for most of the evening, frankly, and have put together a couple of long scoring drives aided by the big play.
Yeah, the Panthers come out and say, we got them right where we want them.
I guess. They started the one drive after the interception near the 30 and came up empty. Their 2 scoring drives have been much farther away.
Well, they ran out of time sort of on that one.
Well, still didn't convert on a 4th and 2 there. All right, here, 1st and 10 from the 14. Kitchen sends Kaufman in motion to the near side. Gives a Shane Green looking for room off the left side, and he's met there by Nate Romano after a gain of maybe 3. Out to the 17-yard line goes Green. Brings up 2nd down and 7. Green, 8 carries for 106 yards in that first half, and now you've got an injured Panther, so let's
who's that?
Keep an eye on this. Not sure who
I can't read the number
that is, but we'll take a short time out here as Panthers have one of their offensive linemen having some trouble here. So we'll take a short time out, be back in just a moment. Hopefully wishing good things here for the Panthers' injured player. Be back in a moment on havenfootball.net.
Do you have slow-running drains? Are you thinking about selling your home or property? If so, go to scarpagnatoplumbing.com and schedule a technician. They are the area's only small plumbing company to offer in-house trenchless sewer and water main repairs. They also offer sewer lateral certifications for the surrounding communities. From faucets to water heaters, they can handle all your plumbing needs. Give them a call at 484-832-5566.
This is Keith Jackson reminding you you're listening to high school football right here on havenfootball.com.
And we're back.
All right, not good news for the Panthers. Junior tight end and defensive lineman Alexi Gustafson helped off the field. They'll try it again, 2nd down and about 7. Play fake to Green. They give it on the sweep to Fisher, and he's going nowhere. In fact, backwards. Good pursuit and good read by the Springfield defense. Fisher nowhere to go. This will put him back inside the 15 near the original line of scrimmage. Loss of 3 on the play. And the Panthers 3rd down and 10, in danger of perhaps punting it away. Don't want a 3 and out to start the half. We've seen this trend, unfortunately, for the Panthers earlier in the season. But 3rd down and 10 is where we stand. Kitchen on the rollout, looking. Has time momentarily, floats it to the side. He's got Kaufman out near the 30, 1st down yardage. Nice delivery from Kitchen. Flood route to this near side. Fisher underneath. Kaufman sneaks behind him. And a gain of 16 and a 1st down on the first pass attempt of the evening.
And that should loosen it up a little bit on the defensive line. I mean, they're going to have to start honoring that pass. That's the one advantage to it.
Beautiful job there by Kitchen, and the Panthers convert on 3rd and long, and a little bit of breathing room now out at their 30-yard line. Tight end to the near side, Cole Miller, Sean Henry to the far side. On 1st down, the give is to Kaufman, looking for room off to the left. He'll push his way for a couple, maybe 2 or 3. We'll see when they unpile. Nice work by Romano and number 54, Lucas Aaron, on the stop for the Cougars. 2nd down and 7 as Kaufman picks up 3. Romano, terrific linebacker, getting some attention of college recruiters. Just a junior, though, so Chris Britton will have him back next year. Giving the quick hitter to Shane Green. 1st down yardage across the 40 out to the 41. Nice little trap play for the Panthers. Picks up 8 and another 1st down.
That's what we want. Time of possession. Let's do it, guys.
9:45 and counting to go here in quarter number 3. The Panthers started at their 14-yard line. Now 4 cracks at it from the 41 here. Clock continuing to tick. 9:30 and counting to go here in the 3rd. Wing to the far side, Kaufman. Tight end to the near side is Sean Henry. Kaufman comes this way, and they toss this way. Looking for room is Green on the fullback toss. Turns the corner, has a block. Midfield, and then shoved out of bounds. Nice work by the corner, Vinny Valerio, to make the stop, but that will pick up 11 and another Panther 1st down.
Beautiful. It's starting to move now,
Nice little wrinkle there on the fullback toss. This is a play that they usually get James Fisher going on the edges, but got an extra blocker out here, and Fisher with enough wheels to turn the corner, and Valerio did a great job shoving him out of bounds. Clock stopped as he went out of bounds. Strath Haven on the Springfield side of the 50, 1st down and 10. In motion goes Fisher. Give on the cutback is Shane Green, who spins and tumbles his way out to the 42-yard line.
That was a great play up the middle.
6.
Great blocking, great vision for the running back.
134 yards and counting for Shane Green on just 12 carries. Panthers on the move here. Springfield trying to right the ship. 8:50 and counting to play here in the quarter number 3. It's Green one more time, looking for room up the middle, lowers the shoulders. Going to be near 1st down yardage. We'll see. If they put him down at the 38-yard line, I think, yeah, there we go.
There he is.
Give him 4 more and another Panther 1st down. Strath Haven starting to find their sea legs here offensively, getting a big push up front, even minus Alexi Gustafson, who's been a terrific blocker all season at that other tight end spot. He's out of the game momentarily. Sean Henry, tight end in his place to the left. This is Fisher on 1st down with running room, follows his blocks and bangs his way inside the 35 to the 34. Driven backwards, but the forward progress will give him maybe 4 or 5.
Good lead block.
Yep. Gavin Pilson pulling through the hole there. Shane Green as well leading the way. And 73 yards now for Fisher on just 7 carries. 2nd down and 6. The clock continuing to tick. 7:54 and counting.
Compliments to our new game board operator at the field. He's doing a terrific job tonight.
Yeah, the scoreboard looking sharp here in its 2nd week of use. Wing to the far side, Kaufman. On 2nd and 6, rolling to his left is Kitchen. Looks under heavy pressure now, and he's going to be swamped back at the 38-yard line near the original line of scrimmage. He's going to set up 3rd down and 10 again.
2 weeks in a row, that play has just not worked. I don't know what it is.
It worked a moment ago on 3rd and long, and now you're right back at that spot. Well, yeah.
I don't know that was a pass play.
Well,
I don't know.
It was. They had 3 guys out in the pattern. Yep.
All right. Because the way he looked, he just hardly spent any. Well,
back of the 39, so third down and 11 here. Panthers probably looking for at least half of it here. If you can't get the deep shot or a big play here, maybe something. Now there's confusion here for the Panthers, and split to the near side now. Coming set is Sean Henry. Split to the far side, James Fisher on 3rd and 11. Quick hitter to Shane Green, and the Cougars are ready for that one. Yep. Green gets just maybe 2, and that's about it. Now you're looking at 4th and 9 with 6:40 and counting to go, and the Panthers are going to punt it away and try to pin them deep. So, big play for the Cougars on a 2nd down sack.
The only good news for the Panthers on this play is they used up half the quarter.
Still, though, a 1-score game, and the Cougars about to get the football back with a chance to tie it. And you have 2 guys back there deep who can do it themselves. The Valerio brothers await inside their 10. Kitchen to kick it away. They come after it. He gets it away. A wobbler. It's going to take a Strath Haven hop inside the 10. Ben Milligan falls on it at the 2. Beautiful job by Kitchen. Good coverage from Milligan. And the Panthers net 37 on the punt. No return. And a long field in front of Springfield with 6:05 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Springfield down by 8. They'll have to earn it now. Great kick there by Kitchen, who back in week 2 pinned the Cougars deep inside their 20 multiple times, including late in the game to help save that 19-15 victory. Still plenty of time to go in this one. And Springfield, first possession of this second half, starts at their own 2. Whitaker turns. Quick hitter is to the fullback, and just a couple here for Nate Romano, out to maybe the 3 or 4. Romano, I think they'll put it down at the 3. Marco Kaufman all over him. We'll see. They haven't, at the 3-yard line. So just a yard there for Romano, who was 6 carries for just 11 yards so far. 2nd down and 9 for the Cougars. In the shadow of their own goalposts here from the 3-yard line. Romano, the single setback. Double wing. Motion man Cole, and they give it to him on the jet sweep. Looking for him off the left side. Cuts it upfield across the 5, just shy of the 10. But it'll bring up 3rd and much more manageable. And nice work there by Cole. Nice job by Kaufman and Henry on the stop. And Tanner Cole picks up maybe 4 or 5 there. All right, clock ticks. Inside of 5 minutes for Springfield to go here in this 3rd quarter.
Big 3rd down.
3rd down and about 4 from the 9. Dolan split to the near side. They give on the stretch play, looking for running room, and lots of room here for Turner. Cuts it back to the 15-yard line. He's dumped there. They'll give him the 16 and a Cougar first down. Gain of 7 and beautifully blocked by Springfield.
Yeah, it was a great hole. He cut right up inside and nobody there, and lucky it only went for a few yards.
Panthers' depth tested a little bit here. Nick Faribault in there at defensive tackle, but he's been busy in other parts of the season. He's lined up next to Cole Miller. On 1st and 10, it's Turner one more time off that left side, and lots of running room. Turner into the secondary. James Fisher wrestles him down, but not before he picks up the 29. 13 more and another first down. And this is where Springfield's conditioning has been very good in the second half for most of the season. We saw this from them in the 3rd quarter back in week 2 as well, where Turner started to get loose. Had a 51-yard touchdown run in the 3rd quarter the last time these two teams met. And now he's given the Cougars some breathing room. 1st and 10 from the 28. Whitaker to Turner one more time. Gets a block from Romano, pushes his way out near the 35.
Line is being pushed well off the ball now.
Kaufman another tackle, but 7 yards downfield. So Mike Turner, averaging barely 3 yards a carry in the first half, has gone for 7, 13, and 7 on his first 3 touches here since halftime.
And actually, their first 3 downs, if the Panthers had a chance to hold them. Right now, you have a 2nd and 3. Boy, that's tough to stop anything short of a turnover.
Friel split to the near side. Marshall, your lead back, and they give it to Turner, who's lunging forward, I think a little shy of the first down. Will bring up 3rd and 1. Good work right there. And Turner goes for just 2. Vince Hales seems a little hobbled here number 34 at defensive end. They're going to need him to hopefully shake that one off. We approach the 3-minute mark of quarter number 3. Chris Dolan, split end to the bottom of your screen to the near side. I formation behind Whitaker on 3rd and 1, straight up the middle. This is Romano and back in at fullback. Bangs his way to the 40 for 3 yards and a first down. Again, not eye-popping numbers for Romano. 7 carries for just 14 yards, but he's converted a couple of first downs here through the first 2+ quarters.
Yeah, Panthers really need to make a stop. They do not want to be on this field for almost a full quarter and watch this game tied up.
Dolan to the near side. Romano, the fullback in front of Turner. They give it to Turner on the counter off that left side, cuts it back. Lots of running room again. Sean Henry finally gets a hold of him with help from Kaufman. But another gain of 7 for Turner. And brings up 2nd down and short again.
Actually, I think you got 8.
This is an easy way to call a football game for an offensive coordinator if you're at 2nd and 2, 2nd and 3 most of the night. Those first down plays just crucial. Panther defense trying to find its footing here after the offense moved the ball well but stalled near the 30-yard line. 2nd and 3 now, approaching midfield. Here is Turner, first down and more into Strath Haven territory at the 47. Gain of 5 more and another first down.
Very clean, aggressive football. I mean, they're doing to us what we do to other people, so we got to find a way to stop this. I'm not too sure. If I were Clancy, I think I'd call a timeout. I think I'd want to try to regroup here. This thing's getting away from you. They're already into your territory.
1:40 to go here in the 3rd. Friel to the near side, split to the bottom of your screen. Tanner Cole in the slot. It's Turner yet again, straight ahead, and Cole Miller got off his block that time. He and Vince Hales slow him down after a gain of just 2. 2nd down and 8 upcoming. Good work by Miller, the senior defensive tackle wearing number 40, who's been an anchor of this defense all season long, up the middle. Turner, 21 carries for 90 yards already. 22 carries rather.
And Springfield's very quick out of that huddle. They're not spending a lot of time.
Still trailing by 8. We've got a minute to go here in quarter number 3. It's Turner one more time, looking for running room. He'll pull the tackler inside the 40 to the 39. Good leg strength from Turner. The squat rack shows up right there to the Panther 39 and brings up 3rd down and just 2.
Which is very difficult to stop.
6 more for Turner, who's approaching the 100-yard mark again. Turner with 6 games this year with over 100 yards rushing.
Last play of the quarter, it looks like.
That was actually 23, Luke Valerio on the last
Luke's
carry.
Back in. Okay, all right, good catch. Valerio into the game, the sophomore. He's got a couple more here near first down yardage. Kaufman belted him, but I think it's going to be close. Let's see here. 10 seconds, 9 seconds to go. Probably the final play of this 3rd quarter. And I think you're looking at 3rd and inches here.
4th and
to start.
Should be.
No,
it's 3rd and inch. No, it's 4th.
Yeah, 4th down. All right, 4th down for the Cougars to start quarter number 4 when we come back. Wow, it's a barn burner as expected. 1-score game here. Glad you're joining us live or on the archive. Be back in a moment for 4th quarter action on havenfootball.net.
The Swarthmorean Weekly Newspaper has partnered up with havenfootball.net. The Swarthmorean was established in 1893 and is a true community newspaper and covers the Wallingford Swarthmore School District as well as events in Swarthmore, Wallingford, and surrounding communities. Get your copy every Friday at 320 Market or Swarthmore Co-op or call 610-543-0900 for a mailed subscription. For all the local news, read the Swarthmorean every week.
Hey fans, this is Todd Lights, public address announcer for the Los Angeles Dodgers, and you are listening to high school football right here at Haven Football.
Welcome back to George L. King Field. Brian Carroll bringing you play-by-play. Mike Mayer on the color commentary with Andrew Kaufman next to us doing the stats, spotting, and a whole lot more. Upstairs we got Mike Clancy doing the camera work as the officials stretch the chains and will show us, as expected, 4th and inches for the Cougars as we start quarter number 4. They will gingerly walk this chain and yard marker over to the Strath Haven 38-yard line or so. But Andrew, you have a score update.
Yeah, early third quarter, Central Bucks South extends their lead to 21-7 over Central Bucks West.
Okay, the 1 seed in some trouble up in Doylestown tonight. Downingtown West at halftime led 10-7. They scored on a Hail Mary on the final play of the half to take a 10-7 lead on Downingtown East.
And that reception was right at the back of the end zone. Receiver had to drag his toes to get it in.
Yeah, pretty remarkable catch from Dean Hange, who missed last year's playoff for Downingtown West. And he's a difference maker, and now suddenly Downingtown East as the 2 seed, trailing their crosstown rivals. All right, 4th and inches from the Strath Haven almost 37-yard line. The Cougars will go for it here. They've converted multiple 4th downs tonight already. This one about as close as you can get to needing another one. Whitaker under center. Romano's your fullback. Fullback dive to Romano. He gets a push from his tailback, Valerio, and he's got the 35-yard line. Gain of 3 more and another 1st down. So again, Romano, a couple of big conversions on 3rd and short and now 4th and short. Keeps the chains moving here for Springfield and keeps the clock moving. 11:55 and counting to play here in quarter number 4. Split end to the far side, wing to the far side. They run it that way to Valerio, and he's going nowhere. Vince Hales there to meet him. Hales having some trouble there, and he's going to have to take a knee and will need some help here. So big hit there from Hales. No gain on the play there from number 23, Luke Valerio, the younger of the 2 Valerio brothers. And Vince Hales going to need some attention here at the 35-yard line. So we're going to take a short timeout. Be back in just a moment. 11:31 to go in regulation. Springfield trailing, but on the move when we come back on havenfootball.net.
Volunteer with South Media Fire Company, serving Nether Providence Township and Rose Valley Borough, where you and your unique skills and passions are wanted. Volunteering with South Media Fire Company isn't just about responding to emergency calls, it's about building lifelong connections. As a volunteer, you'll forge friendships that extend beyond the firehouse while serving your community. For more information, please visit us at southmediafire.com.
Hello everyone, I'm Ron Jaworski, former Philadelphia Eagles quarterback, and you're listening to high school football right here on havenfootball.net.
All right, Vince Hales off under his own power. Bill Brown checks in for him. 2nd down and 10 here for the Cougars. They go toss to the far side, looking for room. Romano off that right edge, and he's going next to nowhere. Panthers sniff that one out nicely as Kaufman and Shane Green swarm him quickly. Jahai Curtis in the neighborhood as well. And Romano for maybe a yard turns it to 3rd down and 9. So Alexi Gustafson back into the ball game. Good sign there for the Panthers. Vince Hales walked off under his own power. Also a good sign.
You think there is a 4th down territory here?
I would think so.
I would think, because they got to get a score.
Yeah, I don't think you're punting at this point. Springfield down by 8. Looking for something here on 3rd and 9. From the Panther 34, Whitaker back to pass. Looking, has time, fires to the flat, has Romano out here. James Fisher says no and slams him down after a short gain. Fisher takes on the big guy and drops him at the 31-yard line. Turns it to 4th down and 6. So gain of just 3 on the completion to Romano. I like the play call. Just get it to your big guy out there, see if he can break a tackle, which Romano does over and over again, but Fisher, a big play that time. And now 4th and 6 for Springfield. Panther defense trying to come up with a big play one more time.
This is huge. This is huge.
Ryan Johnston into the game at tight end. Friel checks in as a split end as well. Ryan Whitaker breaks the huddle from the Haven 31-yard line. 4th and 6. Cole has been the big play guy on 4th down all night. He split to the left. Back is Whitaker. He wants it all down the far sideline. Out there is Glavicek, who's got it again. KJ Glavicek has it his second interception of the night. And are you going to put it down at the 20 or are you going to put him down at the 2 or 3 yard line? A.J. Glavicek with his second pick of the night. They tried to stop and go with that pump fake. And Glavicek with his second pick has put the Panthers at the 2 yard line. So, wow. It turns into what effectively could be a phenomenal punt. But, boy, Springfield did not want to punt there as they drove it down to the Strath Haven 31 yard line.
And the key now for Haven, of course, to score if they can, but certainly to run as much time off that clock now.
You need to move. You need a couple of first downs here. And now, deep in your own territory at the 2 yard line, hard count from Kitchen, and you're going to get a free 5 here. Nice work there by Kitchen. That's a veteran move there from the second year. Well, first full year as a starter, but he played half the season last year at quarterback when Sam Milligan had the broken hand. So big play right there for the Panther offense to give them a little more room now, 1st and 5 from the 7. Or the 8, I guess. All right. Silver and black will try it again here. 9:21 to go here in regulation. Looking for a clock-melting drive here. Off the left side, this is Kaufman, who bumps his way across the 10 to the 11 or so. Second down and 8 upcoming.
Second down and 2.
3, you're right. You're right, second down and 3, that's right. Yeah, that's another whole...
it's not as important that we're right when we're on video.
No, but that's a big difference, right? I mean, you go at 1st and 10, a 2 yard gain doesn't feel quite as good, but second down and about 3 now from the 10 yard line. Kitchen under center, 2 tight ends again. Motion man is James Fisher. They toss to the near side, looking for the edge is Shane Green. He's going to bang his way for a yard or 2. I think shy of the first down as Nate Romano closed quickly. And once again, Brian Delaney, a terrific job at corner, holding his ground there.
Well, we got 1 yard for a first down. We're going to try a brotherly shove here.
Yeah, this could be Kitchen on 3rd and short.
Yep.
Could be Shane Green one more time. But Panthers had 4th and 2 before halftime inside the 15-yard line. Could not convert. That looms large at the moment unless they can convert here. It is Kitchen. Straight up the middle he goes, and Jake Kitchen tumbles out to the 17-yard line, 18-yard line for a Panther first down. Gain of 6 on the play for Kitchen. Great job by Carter Law, the second team All-Central center from a year ago. He's got to be in consideration for at least that this year.
Yep.
And the Panthers now, fresh set of downs with 7:45 and counting to play here in the 4th quarter. Kitchen under center from the 17, 1st and 10. James Fisher in the backfield alongside of Shane Green. It's Fisher for a couple, twists his way to the line of scrimmage, and not much else. Not much else. Springfield just, they said Fisher's had quite enough tonight with the big plays. Dean Brown in the mix on the tackle. Now they mix Gus Bryan into the defensive line here. So Bryan and Jalen Price-Tate. Springfield's got some depth up front there. Really a 6 or 7 man rotation, all very effective. Second down and 10 upcoming now as Fisher stopped for no gain. On the counter, crisscross coming inside here is Kaufman across the 20, and he was a shoestring away from big yardage there. It was Fisher gave him the handoff going the other way, so out to the 21-yard line, 3rd down and about 6 or so.
6 there.
All right.
It's a big down.
3rd and 6 indeed, big down here. And look, Kitchen has not had much time to throw the ball tonight in the 2 dropbacks. He did complete that first one. Second time was sacked. My guess is Springfield's coming after him here if there's any hint of a pass. Instead, they give it to Shane Green, who juggled the handoff, did well just to hang on to it. No gain on the play, and the Panther defense will be called upon again to make a stop.
Wow.
Kitchen and Green go for no yards there as that handoff not the cleanest. 4th and 6 upcoming, and the ever-dangerous Valerio brothers again stand near the 50. Jake Kitchen needs another big kick. 5:50 to go here in regulation. Snap is a good one. Kitchen gets it away. High wobbler. It's going to come down to Vinny Valerio, who signals fair catch and makes it, with Schuster and Milligan breathing down his neck there at the 48-yard line. So again, very good field position here for Springfield. 5:40 to go here in regulation. Cougars trailing by 8. I mean, their last drive started at their 2-yard line, and they marched it almost 70 yards before turning it over on downs. Here, a much shorter field. And can the Cougars take advantage of perhaps a tiring Strath Haven defense? Friel to the far side. Wing comes in motion to the near side, and they give it to Turner, and he goes down. Jai Curtis in the backfield. Looked like he got a hold of him by the jersey there momentarily, but Jai with a big play drops him for a loss of 2, 2nd down and 12.
A couple of quick score updates from the 6A semifinals. Central Bucks South extends their lead 28-7, and Downingtown East takes a 14-10 lead halfway through the third.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 12 here for the Cougars. Whitaker on the counter sweep to this near side. Cole looking for room, and Curtis says hello. Jahai Curtis making his presence felt here in the fourth quarter yet again. Loss of another yard, perhaps. Maybe call it no gain, I guess. But Cole stopped for no gain. And with 4:40 and counting to go here in regulation, Springfield needs a big play on 3rd and 12. Chris Dolan split to the far side. Tight end to the near side is Ryan Johnston. Johnston, who had a 75-yard touchdown catch a week ago. Slot to the far side as well. Whitaker's back, looking, firing to the outside. High and complete over the head of Dolan. It'll be 4th and 12. Now decision time for Coach Britton.
They have to punt it.
Yeah, I mean, you have all your timeouts left if
Yep.
you're Springfield. If you can pin Strath Haven deep, force a 3 and out, you still have your timeouts to stop the clock if needed. So the punt team will come on. This is Johnston. And Panthers should be aware of perhaps a fake here. Don't want to jump off sides and give them a free 5. Ben Milligan awaits at the 25-yard line. Ryan Johnston to punt it, awaiting the snap. Snap is a good one, has time, and it's an end-over-end wobbler. Fair catch signaled for and made by Milligan at the 25-yard line is where they'll put it down. 4:16 to go for the Panthers. And boy, oh boy, with an 8-point lead, can you string together maybe 6 or 8 good plays and move the chains?
Boy, that's really what it is. I mean, at this point, it's time to turn to the offense and say, guys, your ball, you hang on to it to the end of the game.
Can the offensive line come up with some key blocks here? 2 tight ends. Henry to the far side, Miller to the near side. Wing right is Kaufman on first down. It's James Fisher looking for some running room. He'll lean his way to the 30, maybe the 31, just across the 30. This will gain 5, maybe 6 for Fisher. James Fisher, the junior, with over 1,100 yards rushing coming in. Averages 39 yards a catch as well. He's up to 78 on just 9 carries tonight. Fisher averaging nearly 9 yards a pop, 62 of them on the Panthers' second touchdown. Here, 2nd down and 5, and Shane Green is getting a couple. Maybe a couple across the 31 to maybe 33, 34, we'll see. Green took a sort of a strange tackle there. Looked like he ran through that tackle and
dropped him anyway.
Fell to the turf there. Didn't see who was on that hit there for the Cougars, but nice work controlling Green there for a gain of just 2. Panthers 3rd and 2 now from their own 33. They need a big play in a big way. 3:12 and counting to go here in regulation. On 3rd and 2, it's Fisher one more time, looking for a block from Pilson, and he's going to be stood up. Stood up shy of the first down by a yard at least. Maybe he gets the line of scrimmage, and timeout Springfield The Panthers now with 4th and 1 or 2. Let's see where they spot this.
It looks like 2.
Yeah, they're going to give them the line of scrimmage, I believe.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
4th and 2. Timeout Springfield with exactly 3 minutes left. Springfield still with 2 timeouts remaining, right?
Yep.
So now it's decision time for Coach Clancy. Do you have a play that you love on 4th and short? We'll find out in a moment. Be back in 30 seconds. 4th and short for the Panthers with 3 minutes to go. You're listening live to high school football on havenfootball.net.
This video and audio broadcast is copyrighted by havenfootball.net Incorporated for the private use of our audience. Any other use of these broadcasts or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without a havenfootball.net Incorporated's expressed written permission is prohibited.
This is Merrill Reese, voice of the Philadelphia Eagles, and you're listening to high school football right here on havenfootball.net.
Welcome back to George L. King Field. Springfield with a big-time stop on 3rd and 2. Forces the Panthers into punt formation with 3 minutes to go in regulation. Vinny Valerio awaits the punt coming off the foot of Jake Kitchen. See if Springfield comes after it. They don't. They set up for a return. It's a wobbling kick. It's angling towards Valerio. Signals fair catch. Juggles it, but makes it at the 39-yard line. And now Springfield needs 61 yards for a chance to tie this football game.
With 3 minutes left.
3 minutes, 2 timeouts for Ryan Whitaker and the Cougars. The Central League co-champs with their backs to the wall now, facing one of the other Central League co-champs. Actually, I guess we should call them tri-champs. Garnet Valley in the mix as well here in the Central League this year. 2:54 to go. Romano, your single setback. All right, here we go. Whitaker, motion man, and then they go fake the counter and back to pass. They fire to the flat. This is caught in the flat there by Turner. Boy, they hit that play against Marple Newtown back in week 4 time and time again, and they sting the Panthers with it right there.
Boy.
Whitaker to Turner to the 47-yard line. Beautifully, beautifully done.
Yeah, I don't know, and I don't know what Haven was in, what kind of defense, but boy, they completely lost that. And considering how often Springfield runs that, it's hard to believe they didn't recognize it.
Well, the fake to the counter, they fake the jet sweep there to Turner, and then they fake the counter going the other way, maybe takes the eyes of the defensive backs momentarily. Either way, nice gain there on first down, and back to pass Whitaker again on first down. Fires to the outside, it's complete. Stepping out of bounds is Friel. That'll stop the clock as he picks up the Strath Haven 40-yard line. Gain of 7 on the play for Friel. Brings up 2nd down and 3.
Boy, does Haven need a turnover now. We got what, timeout?
I don't know. What do we have
No,
here?
we're going to talk about the clock, I think.
All right, clock, 2:33 to go here in 2nd and 3 upcoming. And I don't know. Yeah, they're going to have to talk about the game clock perhaps. All right, so first catch of the night for Mike Turner goes for 14 yards. And that was heck of a time to pull it out. All right, Shane Green coming to the sideline from some instruction here momentarily. And now you have waiting for some instruction from the field as to where to reset the clock. And, well, it's going to come down to the wire. And look, hey, why not, right? Most of the Panther games this year have been tight. You
They've
think
been
back
close.
to this game in week 2 where Strath Haven pulls out a victory with, in the final 2 minutes. A week after that did the same thing against Ridley. All right.
You know, I really think I'm going to make an appeal to the Wallingford-Swarthmore School Board. Between a $100,000 field, a very expensive scoreboard, because somebody invests $75 in a set of walkie-talkies, so they could just call us up here and tell us what time they want.
All right, here we go. Clock is reset with 2:38 remaining on the game clock. 4th quarter action here. Power eye look. No, shotgun. This is Wildcat. This is Turner with a direct snap, looking for room off the right side. He's got first down yardage. That'll stop the clock momentarily while they spot the football at probably the Haven 35 or 34 when they walk it off the sideline. Down to the Strath Haven 34, gain of 6 for Turner. Clock's stopped at the moment. They're trying to restart it, but they're having trouble with the clock again. All right, so they'll get it figured out, but yeah, all right. All right, so we're having trouble with the new clock, and that's something that's they'll have to sort out and probably keep time down on the field. So, all right. So the officials will probably have to keep time down on the field, which makes it tricky for the coaching staff on both sides. They'll have to shout it out, essentially. So while we're have a break in the action here, you've got 2:33, something less than 2:33 left. All right. 14-10 is your score over in one of the 6A semifinals. Downingtown East leading Downingtown West now in the third quarter. All right. So here, 14-6 Strath Haven. We're not certain of how much time is actually remaining. The time will be kept on the field as the clock here has malfunctioned. So we can't tell you exactly how much time is left. What we can tell you is Springfield has 1st and 10 at the Strath Haven 34 with somewhere around 2 minutes to go. Wildcat look here. They fake inside and right up the middle goes Turner. Has some running room. Sheds 1 tackle, 2 tackles into the secondary and pulling away. Mike Turner will go. 34 yards to pay dirt. Mike Turner. They kept him contained for about 46 minutes tonight, and now Turner breaks his longest run of the night. And Springfield with a chance to tie the game. 14-12 is your score. Extra point, 2-point conversion pending, I would think. 14-12 is your score. 2-point try upcoming, and can Springfield draw up a play to get this thing knotted up? All right, Panther defense needing a stop. Friel to the far side. I formation dotted by Romano. Fans on their feet. Lots of noise here in front of us. Timeout Strath Haven. They want to talk it over. We'll take a short timeout with them. Be back in 30 seconds. You're listening live to high school football on havenfootball.net.
Welcome to Allstate, where everyone saves when they bundle their home and auto insurance. Isn't that right, Frank?
I saved 25%. Booyah.
You protected your casa?
Sure did.
And the Frank tank?
You know it.
And now you're relaxing.
I'm working from home.
Sure you are. Save up to 25% when you bundle home and auto with Allstate.
Your local Allstate agent is Steve Taub in media. Give him a call at 610-566-3500.
This is Keith Jackson. You're listening to High School Football right here on Haven Football.
2-point conversion upcoming here. Strath Haven leading 14-12 as Mike Turner's 31-yard touchdown run has given the Cougars a chance to tie. Panthers looking for a big play here.
Oh, this could be the season right here for both teams.
Here we go. All right. Here we go. We have roughly 2 minutes to play in regulation. Fans on their feet, egging on the defense for a stop. Opposite sideline, roaring as well, trying to get a couple of yards for the Springfield offense. Turner in the Wildcat, looking for room off the right side, turns upfield, down he goes, they've got him! Vince Hales and James Fisher swallow him. 2-point try, no good. And the Panthers will receive the kickoff with about 2 minutes to play and a chance to ice it. Wow. Talk it out, Mike. I'm going to up the Twitter here. Go ahead, talk through it.
That was really, that could be, anything can happen in the next couple of minutes, but that was possibly the play of the season for both teams. Springfield, which had been trailing since the end of the first half, needed to get that score, which they did, but that one missed extra point when they got their first touchdown, they had to make it up. They tried there. It was a good effort, but Haven was ready for it and just decked them at about the 2-yard line. Now this is going to be a matter of Haven basically making, I think, one first down. Springfield, both teams have 2 timeouts, so
Right.
You know, it's going to require at least one first down, I think.
Yeah. Strath Haven cannot get too conservative here. They are going to need to move the ball. But first things first, you have to catch the kickoff here.
Yeah.
And this could be tricky. My guess is you're going to ask Sean Williams to try an onside kick or perhaps a little pooch kick. Can he chip it over this first line and see if he can get somebody to run onto it? Panthers have to be careful here.
Yep, they have to expect the onside kick.
All right. Williams has it on the far hash. At the moment, looks like he's ready to kick it in this direction towards the home sideline. Panthers with 5 players awaiting. Kick will not go 10 yards. It'll go backwards here. Panthers need to get away from it. It is down there by Springfield, and you're going to get an illegal procedure penalty on the kickoff that does not travel 10 yards. And Strath Haven can take the football right there.
Which they will.
They will, yeah. Strath Haven will take the ball where it died at the Springfield 38-yard line. 1st and 10 with roughly 2 minutes to go. We don't know how much time, but each team with 2 timeouts remaining. Can the Panthers break it open here? 14-12, Panthers leading. Fisher in the backfield with Green. It's Green looking for running room momentarily. Stopped immediately, gets the clock started, and then stopped by Springfield with their 2nd timeout. All right, 1 timeout remaining for Springfield. 14-12 Strath Haven as Green goes for just a yard. My goodness, what a game we've had here tonight. Mike Turner's gotten loose in the second half, 25 carries for 127 yards and a Springfield touchdown. Shane Green, 18 for 145. James Fisher, 10 for 78.
2:16 to play.
Okay, 2:16 is what's left on the game clock. All right. We'll try to keep you updated as we get things relayed from the field to the PA announcer.
You know, Haven's offense had 2 opportunities to ice this and take the game, and they just couldn't get it done. And now this is a 3rd opportunity where they're going to have to find a way to get a first down.
Well, 3rd since halftime. If you think about the last 2 minutes of the first half where you marched it down to the 14-yard line and get stopped on 3rd and short and 4th and short, they had chances to be up a couple of scores going into the locker room. Instead, 2nd down and 9 from the Springfield 37. Wing to the far side, James Fisher. Give off that left side. This is Kaufman. He'll push his way for a couple and not much else. Maybe a yard or so to the 36. Clock will stop. Vinny Valerio on the tackle. And just a yard for Kaufman, turns it to 3rd down and 8. That's the final timeout for Springfield. So the Panthers still need to get a first down, or you're looking at punting this thing to try to pin them down inside the 10-yard line again.
I would try a hard count to try to get a quick 5 yards.
Yeah, not a bad idea there, Mike. It's
and if they don't bite, just snap the ball and run your play. I'd love to see that switch in the backfield again. I just think that has potential.
All right, 3rd down and about 8. See what the Panthers can draw up here. At the very least, I mean, would you dare risk a pass? If it falls incomplete, then nothing comes off the clock. But if you complete it, you have a chance for a big play. My guess is that they take a run here, get the clock moving to milk another 30-plus seconds off of it. And then we'll see. All right, here we go. Tight end to the near side, Sean Henry. Miller to the far side. On 3rd down, it's Kitchen looking for room. He's got some room off that left side. Turns upfield. Jake Kitchen is near first down yardage. I think he's a yard short. Wow. They go bootleg off that left side. Good work there by Dean Brown to crash, come down the line of scrimmage and make the stop. And you're now looking at 4th and 2. Clock ticks. 4th and 2 for the Panthers from the 30. And the Panthers will look to go for it, probably take their time. I would think they're going to let this tick down and then take a timeout.
Maybe.
Let the clock tick down as far as you possibly can, and then call a play on 4th and 2. All right, here we go. Kitchen's jogging in the play. 4th and 2 for the Panthers. We've got roughly a minute and a half to go. They've got to hurry. Back judge with his hand in the air, and now timeout Strath Haven. Yes, okay. Good work there by Kevin Clancy and Jim Connor on the sideline. They were watching the back judge, and so was Andrew Kaufman here. He was watching to see when the play clock was ticking
He starts
down.
his arm. I'm starting getting nervous.
Yeah. All right. So 4th and 2. We'll keep it right here. Panthers from the 30-yard line need to move it 6 feet. This has been tough for them tonight. Panthers have been coming into the game 67% of the time cashed in on 4th down. They've converted.
Yep.
But at this end of the field, at the end of the first half, we're stopped on 3rd and short, stopped on 4th and short. And, frankly, no room for error now for the Panthers. If you can't convert, you're giving it back to Springfield. Granted, they have no timeouts, but, any score wins it now.
That's right.
Any score wins it. And now you just lost the scoreboard. All right, 4th and 2 for the Panthers.
How'd that
They'll
happen?
keep the offense on the field. All right, they're trying to get the clock working, and it's doing some funny things. But either way, time is being kept on the field. So we think we have roughly a minute and a half to go. 4th and 2 for the Panthers from the Springfield 30-yard line. Kitchen under center. Springfield defense needing a stop. Motion man is Fisher. They toss it to him. Looking for him off the side, right side. He's going to be stopped shy.
Oh, boy.
Nothing doing, and the Cougar defense makes yet another stop in short yardage tonight. The Panther defense will need to make one more play. Clock will stop momentarily. Fisher stopped for no gain. And now the Panthers need a big-time stop of the Cougar offense one more time.
And these guys can open it up. They can score on a play.
Oh, sure. They have to keep an eye on Turner, Friel, and Dolan, terrific athletes on the outside. They send Turner slot to the far side, Friel to the far side as well. Tight end split to the near side is Johnston. Back to pass is Whitaker on 1st and 10. Looking, firing over the middle. He's got Johnston. He is dropped. Nope. He sheds a tackle, 2 tackles, and he'll be shy of the first down, I believe. Shy of the first down, so the clock will continue to tick. 2nd down and 1. I would guess we're at about a minute to go. Hard to say. Clock not working here in the stadium. Cole split to the far side. 4 wide receivers for Whitaker on 2nd and 1. Looks, fires to the right flat. Has a man out there and makes the catch, steps out of bounds, and stopping the clock is Cole, picking up a 1st down to the 44-yard line. Another grab for Tanner Cole. His 4th of the night. Has a 5-yard gain. He has 33 yards receiving. Whitaker, 9 out of 14 for 73 yards tonight. He's in the gun one more time. Cole split to the near side, the sophomore. Now Whitaker actually under center now. Back to pass, looking, under pressure, rolling to his right. Eyes still downfield, dumps it underneath. It is caught, or no. Out of bounds. Caught out of bounds, incomplete. That's probably not the worst thing for Springfield there. If he catches that with a knee in bounds, they're going to lose another 20, 30 seconds off that clock.
Do we know what time is left?
We do not know how much time is left, but the incompletion will stop it right there. 2nd down and 10. Watching the warm-up, field goal attempts in the warm-up, from Sean Williams were falling short at about 40 yards.
So
my guess is Springfield needs the 20-yard line for a reasonable shot. Splits to either side. Back is Whitaker on a play fake. Looking, he wants it all. Deep down the middle, has a man out there, leaping and knocking away. No! Great catch inside the 25. Schuster and Milligan were there, but Dolan wrestles the ball away. They're at the 24-yard line, 1st and 10. Springfield with a shot. They can maybe clock it right here. Whitaker takes a snap, and he clocks it indeed. Okay, and that's going to be, now you got a flag. Let's see. No flags. Okay, I think that's the Panthers on the snap are going to go to
wanting a flag for the push on.
Yeah, but I think
they're trying to dive there and get the pick.
Yeah.
Pick off the spike.
All right, so 2nd and 10 is where we stand after the spike. 2nd down.
And we're very close to field goal
And this
range.
is from right here, you're looking at a 40-yard field goal attempt. The Panthers have had their hearts broken once already this year at this end of the field on a last-second field goal against Marple Newtown. Springfield wanting more. Chris Dolan with a huge catch. to set them up inside the 25. He split to the bottom of your screen. Back to pass Whitaker, pump fake. He wants it all again. Down the near sideline. Dolan is out there. It is knocked away by Jack Schuster. Oh, Schuster got a hand on that one just in time as Dolan was tiptoeing about 8 yards deep in the end zone on the sideline. 3rd and 10 for the Cougars. Boy, I wonder if you don't take maybe a 7 or 8 yard hitch to the sideline and try your field goal. 2-point game right now. Springfield knows that a field goal will win it. They just substituted a man out of the huddle right there. That was 12 men in the huddle. No flag. Motion man. They fake the counter. Back is Whitaker. He fires to the near sideline. Incomplete. Looking to the flat. Shane Green had him well covered. Terrific pressure from Hales and Curtis. And now you're looking at 4th and 10. And about a 40-yard field goal try if that's the direction they choose. Decision time for Coach Britton and the Springfield staff. 4th and 10. They're going to bring the field goal unit on.
How much time is left in this game?
They're going to have to hurry.
Well, it's
the
4th
play
down,
clock
so
might be ticking here. I mean, the clock is stopped, but the play clock is not. All right, here we go.
I think they'll fake.
Back judge is hand in the air.
Hand in the air. He's ticking it down here. I think Springfield's going to have trouble here. They are out of timeouts. They are going to need, and there's your flag.
There's the flag delay
game. Then this is going to back it up to about a 45-yard try. Whoa, Strath Haven called timeout. Oh, Strath Haven, I think they're going to give Strath Haven the timeout. Then there was going to be a 5-yard delay of game first. I don't know that anybody was aware. The back judge threw the flag, but Strath Haven called the timeout, and now Springfield may be kicking from 40 yards instead of 45. Wow.
Oh, boy.
What we do not know right now is exactly how much time's remaining on the clock. We can guess that we're inside of a minute to play. That's the best we can do.
Have to be.
That's the best we can do with a scoreboard that's not cooperating tonight. And here, the senior, Sean Williams, terrific baseball player, lining up for the kick of his life. To perhaps, you're going to get a sideline warning, I think. Yeah, sideline, just a sideline warning here for Strath Haven. Okay. Just a sideline warning as the Panthers shoring up the defensive look here. Mike Turner is your holder typically, and he does take a knee at the 30. Sean Williams with a 40-yard field goal and a chance to go to the district final for Springfield. Ball spotted. Kick is away. It is going to fall short, and Strath Haven will take over with just seconds to play and a chance to go to the district final.
Oh,
Springfield,
boy.
Oh, so close. But the Panthers, I believe, with under a minute to go, should be able to take a knee a couple of times as Springfield is out of timeouts, trailing 14-12. My goodness.
My goodness is right.
Well,
tough way to lose a ball game.
We said it just a few minutes earlier that the range for Williams was probably, you probably need the 20-yard line to really give yourself a shot. They fell just a little bit short of that. But what a job by Springfield to even get it that close. I mean, Dolan.
Yeah, one pass play.
And Dolan did that in the first game, the first matchup too. It was incredible. That's exactly right. It's not the NFL rules. The 20-yard line is where it's spotted. So that's where it'll go. But the Panthers need to not fumble a snap twice. Take a snap, take a knee. Springfield will not contest this. And like we said early on, a sickening feeling for seniors whose season ends, but it will not be that way for the silver and black. Strath Haven 14, Springfield 12. The Panthers, for the second time in 3 years, will head to the District 1 5A final next weekend. Opponents still to be determined. It'll be at Chester, or it'll be right here against Westchester Ruston for a potential rematch for the third year in a row. But what a season from Springfield. Head coach Chris Britton and the Cougars will finish at 11-2. A phenomenal season indeed. Central League tri-champs, and mutual respect and hugs here at the front of the line. Gus Bryan sees his high school career come to an end, getting a big hug from Bill Brown and from Sean Henry. These seniors know what's at stake at this time of year. Wow, Mike, we're going to be here one more time next weekend, aren't we?
Well, we're going to be here. We're going to be in Chester, one of the two.
Well, yeah, we're going to be here to broadcast some football.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving weekend, folks. Enjoy your turkey on Thursday, but we're playing football on Friday or possibly Saturday. Stick with us. We're going to take a short time out. Thanks again to our fantastic sponsors. But what a big game and what a wild one here tonight at George L. King Field. Back in a moment on havenfootball.net.
Looking for pre-K child care with an emphasis on learning? Duckling's Early Learning Center is available for children 6 weeks to 5 years old, within 1 block of Nether Providence Elementary School, on Moore Road in Wallingford. At Ducklings, our college-educated teachers create a safe, nurturing educational environment in our beautiful facility. Call Ducklings today for an appointment at 610-936-9400.
This is Merrill Reese, voice of the Philadelphia Eagles, where high school football never sounded so good, right here at havenfootball.net.
Welcome back to Strath Haven, our favorite time of the night. Win or lose, the Panther marching unit playing the alma mater with the football team arm in arm in front of them here at Wallingford Swarthmore. And what a job by this defense tonight. The offense held scoreless in the second half. That has got to be a concern. But wow, what a job from this defensive unit, shutting down a Springfield offense that averages 37 points per game, holding them to just 12 tonight. And a 2-point conversion stop by Vince Hales and James Fisher. A big, big difference, obviously, late in the game, Mike.
No doubt. I mean, it was a scoreless second half until Springfield managed to peel off some decent yards on that big run play. They couldn't get the 2-point conversion, which means they had to find another way to score. And Haven's defense, after the offense had opportunity after opportunity to freeze this game and get the win, defense did what they had to do to keep Springfield out of the end zone. Came down to a 40-yard field goal that just wasn't going to happen. He didn't have the leg for that, at least this particular time. And that sealed the fate for the Springfield Cougars, who desperately wanted the win tonight, but apparently not quite as bad as the Panthers.
Well, there's wanting it, and then there's
getting it.
And execution. And, you look at the similarities between this matchup, and it's stunning, frankly. The way the game played out in week 2, Strath Haven with a furious rally in the final 5 minutes to pull out a 19-15 lead, but then had the defense hold on for dear life. A long completion to Chris Dolan set up Springfield back in week 2. A long completion here put him at the edge of field goal range, but the Panthers got just enough of a pass rush from Jahai Curtis and Vince Hales. Even after the touchdown run from Turner, again, a huge stop from Fisher and Hales at the goal line to stop the 2-point try. And Strath Haven escapes. It's been wild all season long. So with that in mind, you're going to have to check out the website about 24 hours from now. We will know sometime mid-afternoon tomorrow whether we are playing Chester or whether we're playing Westchester Ruston. If it's Ruston, it would be a rematch the 3rd year in a row, and it'll be right here at George L. King Field, likely on Friday night. If it's at Chester, there are no lights at that field, so my guess is sometime next Saturday afternoon. Either way, let's hope Black Friday turns into Silver and Black Friday for the Panther players, coaches, and fans as they move on to their 14th District 1 final under head coach Kevin Clancy. So, thanks again to Linnell Mosley and everybody here at Strath Haven for a phenomenal evening here in the booth. Thanks again to Coach Britton and the Springfield Cougars. Fantastic year. Congratulations on a Central League title and an 11-2 finish and just two fantastic head-to-head games with Strath Haven this season. It was a pleasure watching you. Good luck to all those graduating seniors moving forward. And, of course, for the guys here in the booth, Mike Clancy, phenomenal job on the camera. Andrew Kaufman, fantastic job with the stats and spotting all night. Mike Mayer doing everything else during the broadcast and on the website. You are a credit to this program and a blessing to the community, honestly, getting this thing done week after week.
And let's not forget about Brian's great calling to make this game
it's
even more
easy.
exciting than it really is.
The Panthers have made it easy all season long, and not in terms of our heart rates, but in terms of having fun watching football. We're going to get a 13th week of football this year, and that is fantastic. So Panthers move to 12-1. So actually, yes, Andrew's correcting my math. Next week is a 14th week of football, and the Panthers will try to stretch it to a 13th District 1 title next weekend over Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving, everybody. We're going to sign off one more time. Strath Haven 14, Springfield 12. This is Brian Carroll signing off. Good night, everybody, and great football.
This internet broadcast has been a production of HavenFootball.net Incorporated. All rights are reserved. Thanks for watching and good night.